Hello students, welcome to Notebook. Do you always obey your parents and do what they ask you to do? I'm sure you don't. Maybe you forgot to have your tiffin one day and remembered about it on your way back home from school. Maybe you fed the tiffin to the stray dog in your locality. In such a situation, would you have let your parents know what you had done? If you have a strict parent who scolds you when you do not eat your tiffin, you would probably not have told him or her what you did. By disobeying your parents, you go against them and their wishes. True? But hiding your misdeeds also shows that you are scared of your parents and how they will react, and if it does not make you a rebel. Moreover, this is without any genuine cause. Now, how would a rebel have behaved in such a situation? A true rebel would have not cared to eat his or her tiffin, let alone forget about it. The true rebel would have fed his or her tiffin to the stray dog right in front of their strict parents and not feared a scolding. DJ Enright tells us about the nature of rebels in his poem. We'll find out who these rebels are. But first, let us learn a little about our poet. DJ Enright was born in Warwickshire, England in 1920. He was a British academic, poet, novelist and critic. He wrote the novels Academic Year, Memories of a Mendicant Professor, as well as several essays, reviews and poems. He also wrote many children's books and poems. He passed away in 2002. We'll now start with his poem, The Rebel. This is how the first 8 lines of the poem go. When everybody has short hair, the rebel lets his hair grow long. When everybody has long hair, the rebel cuts his hair short. When everybody talks during the lesson, the rebel doesn't say a word. When nobody talks during the lesson, the rebel creates a disturbance. When everybody wears a uniform, the rebel dresses in fantastic clothes. When everybody wears fantastic clothes, the rebel dresses soberly. The rebel does the opposite of what everyone else does. He or she cannot go with the flow and likes to stand out in the crowd. How does the rebel ensure that he or she does not mingle with the crowd? The rebel ensures this by keeping long hair when everyone else has short hair. The rebel again cuts his or her hair short when everyone else is growing their hair long. The rebel is silent when everyone is talking and discussing their opinions. She is talkative when everyone else is silent. The rebel also dresses differently. It is not unusual for them to wear fantastic or strange-looking clothes to a formal event when everyone is dressed in uniforms. Again, the rebel may wear dull or boring and very formal clothes at a party when everyone is dressed in fantastic clothes. What else does a rebel do? In the company of dog lovers, the rebel expresses a preference for cats. In the company of cat lovers, the rebel puts in a good word for dogs. When everybody is praising the sun, the rebel remarks on the need for rain. When everybody is greeting the rain, the rebel regrets the absence of sun. When everybody goes to the meeting, the rebel stays at home and reads a book. When everybody stays at home and reads a book, the rebel goes to the meeting. The rebel has different opinions about dogs and cats on different occasions or at different times. The rebel also has different opinions about the weather. He prefers the sun when it is raining and wishes for the rain when the weather is bright and sunny. The rebel attends a meeting when everyone is enjoying a quiet time at home. He or she reads a book at home when everyone else attends a meeting. When everybody says, "Yes, please," the rebel says, "No, thank you." When everybody says, "No, thank you," the rebel says, "Yes, please." It is very good that we have rebels. You may not find it very good to be one. The rebel disagrees or says no when everyone agrees to something. The rebel again agrees and says yes when everyone else disagrees. The poet ends the poem by saying that it is good to have a few rebels because our society should consist of a wide variety of people or individuals. It would be very boring if we all said the same thing all the time and agreed with each other about everything. However, the poet also warns us against becoming rebels because rebels without a cause often harm themselves and the society. With that, we come to the end of our video lesson on the rebel. Do you like the figure of the rebel? Who are some of the noted rebels in society? Till then, happy learning.